Hello and welcome to another bonus episode of Kill James Bond. I am November Kelly. I am joined, as always, by my friends Abigail Thorne and Devon.
Hello.
Cowabunga, friends.
Yes!
We are back.
Yes!
It's
An
happening.
enthusiastic cowabunga.
Oh, it's
A
fucking
vintage Devon pick.
Big Trouble in Little China, baby.
Oh,
This
You get me?
now that's
ruled.
truck season.
I had heard of this, but I'd never seen it before now. I also didn't know it was a John Carpenter movie, who I love. So, fuck yeah.
Yeah, John Carpenter with his muse, Kurt Russell, in the mid-80s.
When I saw the typeface, I know that's the John Carpenter fucking font.
Oh,
Yeah. That's the John Carpenter soundtrack, and it's one of his best, I think.
Oh, God, it slaps.
it rocks. Straightforwardly a great movie. Just
I had seen this a few years ago, and my Letterboxd review of it was, "This happened to my buddy Devon once." And
did.
appreciate that greatly. I love
Yeah.
Jack Burton as a protagonist. I love him as an avatar of the truckman, which is a guy that we've been trying to examine.
When you were traveling around China, did you imagine yourself as Jack Burton? Did you wear a little hat? Did you wear the tank top?
No, I didn't. I would fucking kill to have this tank top, though.
The, like,
Honestly,
jeans tucked
it's
into
so
the like
good.
knee-high boots.
I bet everybody
like a
in China is
wrestler.
sick of people rocking up dressed like this.
Well, there was I mean, this really does happen. Everyone and their mum fucking looks at you when you're a white fella walking around China because, like, yeah, you would be like, oh, look at that fucking guy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it really started hitting in Xi'an, and I was wearing a tank top the whole time I was walking around because it was hot as fuck, and I had a mullet, so potentially.
You're thinking, damn, I'm about to have a little trouble in Big China.
Yeah. I'm gonna have little trouble in Big China. Beautiful.
Yeah.
The sequel.
Yeah, and then of course it balances with medium trouble in medium China.
Yes.
You know,
Which is
you have a sort of like fair amount of trouble in somewhere close to China that's sort of like China, but
smaller
like
trouble in Greater China, which just includes Taiwan, I guess.
Ooh.
we could do this for about 50 or 60
We
minutes.
certainly could.
But
This movie was originally part of
The Man from
an
Hong Kong?
age-old tradition of trying to catch and kill a different movie that was a bit like it. So, in the same way that every volcano has its Dante's Peak, this was an attempt to catch and kill a similarly themed Eddie Murphy movie, I hear, called The Golden Child, which came out several months later in 1986, where
Right.
Eddie Murphy is a normal guy who has to do a kind of a Chinese mission or something.
Yeah, there was the kind of a run of these like East meets West movies. Rush Hour
Yeah,
1,
you'll
I'm thinking
remember.
of as well.
Rush Hour 1, you'll remember
when a normal guy has to do a Chinese mission,
Shanghai
is-
Nights.
the one with the one with Sean Connery. I've forgotten his name already. Damn it.
Rising Sun.
Rising Sun. Rising Sun.
That's an abnormal
Mildly
man
different.
having to do a Japanese mission. Very different. Like
You're right. You're so right.
Also, I think if you like these of days, a normal man having
Nowadays.
to do a Chinese mission is something that gets you talked to by like MI5. So they don't let
yes.
you do this anymore.
Well, they let you do it if you're the husband of an MP.
Yeah, if your wife's a huge turf trying to fuck naval officers.
Not for long, yeah.
Yeah. Listeners, this is
Let you do
deep
it for a little bit.
British politics jokes.
After the second submarine captain, they start to
Yeah.
get a little bit suspicious, you know? It's like
Is it wrong to have a type?
we've
I
only
ask
got
you.
what, like 4? So like
if your
Call it a
type is like nuclear
sub-chaser.
submarine captains, then like A, you're not going to see them very often because they're not going to be there. But also B, there aren't that many of them.
Yeah, I'm never complaining about there not being enough transmask tops ever again if your type is submarine captain, because that's way more selective, you know?
Yeah. At least you know they're not going to run into each other.
Sean Connery in Hunt for the Red October because I'm a sub chaser. No, he's not the one chasing the sub in that one. Damn it.
No, he's being chased
A
by
fumble.
other
He's the
subs.
chasee.
It's really like sub for sub type shit, which they're just kind of like pawing at each other ineffectually and like mewing. you know?
Absolutely.
It's like
Aw.
bad news. Yeah, I mean,
This
listen,
is
it's cute, but in the same way that like a petting zoo is cute, you know? It's like, oh, the puppy girls and the kitten girls are making friends. It's like, okay, sure, fine.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Now
natural.
I have to what? Fuck the petting zoo?
I guess.
All right.
So China.
Yeah,
China.
we open
Have you heard of this?
We open
on
in
a humble bus driver.
yes.
This is Little China Estate, which is San Francisco's Chinatown.
And
San Francisco,
specifically-
we might know from the Franciscan Order of Monks that we've talked about in several
say
movies.
so. I would say so,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Which is your primary point of reference, I think.
Yeah.
Now it's full of fucking AI.
Yeah, and now, unfortunately, and I hate to say this to everyone in Chinatown and San Francisco, nuke San Francisco. Just wipe it off the map. Let's sort it all out.
They did that in Fallout.
Silicon Valley, let's do the thing
that might actually be insensitive, because I believe at some point the United States government did in fact release a biological agent into Chinatown in San Francisco, I think.
Yeah, he's called Jack Burton, and this is the story of what happened.
Also, I will say, in the Fallout timeline, nuking San Francisco very much happened. Chinatown doing great out of it. So,
Chinatown's fine.
Yeah, turns out. But
more resilient than the rest of them.
What we're doing in the start of this the movie is trying to identify the elusive alignment of the bus driver, which is also our project here at Truck Season.
Yes, it is.
And the bus driver is a man by the name of Egg Shen, played by Victor Wong, who is... the movie comes down on the side of he is an ally of the trucker, and the trucker is, of course, Jack Burton.
Yes.
He's being interviewed by a lawyer.
Yes.
He's like, look, here's what just happened not in the framing device of the movie. He's like, we need to find Jack Burton because there's some big trouble in Little China, because half a city block blew up in green flames, and you're the only guy who was close to this other than Jack Burton, so you really need to tell us where he is. And Egg Shen's like, Jack Burton's a hero, you leave him alone.
Yeah, but he does level with me. He's like, Chinese black magic.
Yeah, he goes, all right, are you familiar with Chinese black magic? And I write, yes.
Sorcery, things of this nature.
Sorcery, it's real.
This lawyer is like, okay, sure, all right, humor me. Like, how am I supposed to know that this is real? At this point, the movie, we're like 5 minutes into this scene at this point, the movie really grabs me, because at this point, I mean, I thought they were going to like subtly imply that magic was real, or like maybe Egg Shen does something mysterious later. No, leans forward in the first 5 minutes, shoots lightning out of his fingers. Magic real, instantly.
Falls lightning between his hands. He goes, that's nothing. That's fucking nothing. And you're so in, because it's like, first scene of the movie is an awesome guy's disappeared. A city block blew up in green fire. Magic is real. Lock in.
If you want to take notes, this is how to start a D&D campaign.
Yeah, it's really good.
This is, and I will have this thought more than once, because this movie kind of is one. It's
a little bit
remarkable how much this is a like tabletop role-playing game. But so we now cut to some up-tempo electronica music, as the subtitles describe it, and the coolest shit I've ever heard in my life, as I describe it. And we see also
this truck.
This is the coolest truck I've ever seen.
Porkchop Express.
This is the king of all trucks. This is like if Don Draper was a truck. Like, this is the best one.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It is an American truck. It is fucking engine before cab, which makes it a canonical truck as opposed to a lorry. And it is named the Porkchop Express. And my boy Jack Burton is housing a fucking Subway sandwich as he drives along.
Like Gary Busey in Point Break, wolfing it down.
And he's on the truck radio just saying whatever.
Oh, he is a podcast functionally.
He's podcasting. He is.
Yeah, he has the CB radio, the antecedent to the things that we're using now, going like, breaker, breaker, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Yeah.
And can we also talk about the misogyny grill?
Yeah, there's a misogyny.
Yeah, there's a sexy lady on the front of his truck.
Yeah, it says haulin' ass.
Oh, I couldn't read what it said, because I watched this in like 280 of God's own P, but
that's the best way to do it.
You owe it just.
He's doing like gigantic sandwich bites and talking absolute shit.
Yeah,
just
mouthful,
eating into the mic.
Like, I told my last wife, things like this.
Yeah.
This is
yelling
Jack
about aliens.
Burton.
This is our ancestor.
This is our protagonist, Jack Burton. He's genuinely like housing a Subway sandwich and through a mouthful going like, now I've been all over this world. And if you know me, you know that I don't think that we're alone in this universe. You'd have to be pretty stupid to imagine. On the radio, just talking shit to anyone will hear. Perfection.
I imagine this is the same character as Kurt Russell played in The Thing, and that's going to happen to him later.
McCready? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. This is Mr. Nobody.
He drives into San Francisco and he takes the Porkchop Express.
I completely forgot it's the same actor from the Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh yeah, this is a prequel as well.
Whoa, fuck.
Yeah.
Wow, it's almost like all of these guys know each other. They hang out
with
web Hollywood.
Connects them all.
Oh god.
But so he drives the Porkchop Express to Little China, where he unloads its cargo of hogs, which are going to be made into delicious food. And he consumes some of that food, even though he has just been eating the gigantic sandwich.
Yeah, he immediately starts housing bao buns out of a street stall. Like just a pile of steamers.
Who does not eat pork buns will never be a whole man. Yeah,
that's literally fucking true, though.
That is literally fucking true, though.
Oh, that's Islamophobic.
Well, okay, sure, but like it's a line from Sleeping Dogs is the main thing about it.
Eating buns.
That game fucking whips. So
that's literally okay. Yeah.
But so he also consumes some of the culture by immediately starting gambling, and
yes,
he's there with his buddy Wang Shi, who he has such a fucking rapport with this guy.
I love
this guy. He's great.
Him and Wang just straight away they're like, these are some best mates. Like they've got a little fucking back and forth going. My only note, unfortunately, in this is that I need that Tsingtao shirt that the other guy is wearing.
Oh god, it's so good.
Perfect.
But Kurt Russell, he beats him at this game, and Wang's like, double or nothing. He's like, okay, fine. He says, I bet you double or nothing I can cut this bottle in half with like a meat cleaver. And it's like, okay, sure. And he goes to do it, and the bottle flies off towards Jack's face, and he miraculously just like catches it instantly.
It's all in the reflexes.
It's all in the reflexes, you know? That's the one. He's got really good reflexes, is what we established, right? So, okay, pay up. Now you owe me double.
Barely even a trade. Yeah.
Now you owe me double. I can't pay you. I got to get to the airport. Plot straight away. Fucking like minimum.
He's like, I'm not letting you out of my sight, or you'll renege on the debt, so I'm going to drive you to the airport, right?
We have to hang around and go to the airport.
Yeah.
So we go to the airport.
Yeah. It's like, why are we going to the airport? He's like, well, my betrothed, a beautiful, sexy lady with green eyes, which is very rare in China, is coming here from China. Haven't seen each other in 5 years. Shows her like a picture of her. My note says she looks trans brackets complimentary. And her name is Miao Yin. So we're going to go pick her up. Great. Fantastic.
But as they're waiting for her at the airport, Jack immediately gets distracted by another astoundingly beautiful woman.
Now, this is completely understandable on Jack's behalf because we see Kim Cattrall and I go, whoa.
And so from Jack. Sex and the City?
Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City
Her
and
web
not from
them
just
all.
like that.
Shit, it is.
And not from
actors
like that.
have been in other things. No, so
that's crazy.
Wait. Which one is she in Sex and the City?
She's Samantha. She's the
fucker.
The one
she's
the fucking
fucks.
one. Yeah.
Oh, hell, she's the best one.
She's the horny one, yeah.
Oh,
she is the best one.
So he sees Samantha from Sex and the City, and then Wang's like, don't worry, she's Trouble. And he's like, Trouble is my middle name and title
Big
of the movie.
Trouble
How big?
Little Trouble. Yeah, he immediately tries to do some sort of... So back in the day, right, you didn't used to flirt by being like, what's your Discord, right? Or like, tell me your most embarrassing kink, right? You used to flirt by going up to someone and doing a series of speech checks called pickup lines, right? And if she was into you but not totally, then she would do a kind of like also line that would shut down your pickup line, and you would have to do more pickup lines.
You'd have to come up with another line.
Yeah. And so he goes up to her and is like, can I ask you kind of a personal question, which is one of about a million of these.
It's a good opener.
Yeah. She's immediately like, you have been drunk driving an 18-wheeler, haven't you? Like,
she says it like he smells of booze. Yeah.
Which he has been. Like, Jack Burton endorses drunk driving. It is Miller time. I mean, that's not the official beer of driving, but it's related.
It's up there.
Yeah, I would say so. It's in contention.
Another thing about Kim Cattrall, Gracie Law in this movie, she is also wearing green contact lenses. Her character has green eyes too.
Like Vivian Lee in fucking
egregious contacts.
What's it called?
I'm so sorry, I can't help you here.
Scarlett O'Hara. I'm gonna kill myself. Bidenification is coming from
it's hitting me too.
Thanks to the Great Lakes.
Thanks to the Great Lakes.
Scarlett O'Hara is in.
Not Jack.
Rhett Butler. And Atlanta Burns Down. What's it called? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's gonna drive me insane if I don't know.
I'm gonna fucking clue what you're talking about.
Gone with the Wind.
Neither of Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the
thank
fucking
you.
Wind. Christ.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right. You know the drill. If you want to hear the rest of this premium quality episode of Kill James Bond, you are gonna have to head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/killjamesbond, all one word, and sign up today for as little as £5 a month. This gives you access to not just this episode, but also 5 years of bonus episodes. I guarantee you'll find a movie in there that you've seen and that you want to hear us talk about.